Hi everyone, I'm Maurice, McGeehan, the performance chef for the IRFU, and today I'm going to bring you a pan roasted salmon dish with a barley, mushroom and spinach risotto with Barbadron sauce. So if you want to look at the ingredients over here, it's a bit of an orthodox risotto as we're using barley instead of the rice, short grain rice, but it's delicious nonetheless. So I've soaked the barley overnight in some water. I've got a little bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil, some lemon juice. I've got some spinach. You can use baby spinach or English spinach or any of the old thick leaf spinach as well. Just make sure it's washed and the stalks are off it. I've got some vegetable stock. I've got a glass of white wine, some mushrooms. I took portobello mushrooms, but you can use whichever ones you like. They're thickly sliced. I've got some peas, some onions, and I've got some grated parmesan as well. Now to get this going, I just want to turn this on. High heat, well not a high heat, but a medium to high heat. Put the butter in. Get the olive oil and butter in together. We'll let it melt. I want to take about half to 2/3 of the spinach. I want to make a kind of a spinach puree or a spinach stock. I'm just going to pour some of the stock into the spinach, and the rest of the stock I want to heat. Now you can make your own veg stock, or you can use the bouillons or the stock cubes. So bring that up. Then you put it in the high-speed blender. Okay. So we should be left with a nice, I'm not drinking that, green smoothie. The butter's melted. Now we'll add in the onions, the garlic, and we're going to sweat that. Just add a little pinch of salt in at the start as well, always helps it to break down. Okay, so the onions and garlic have been sweating for about 5 minutes. It's starting to get nice and translucent. So we'll add in the white wine. Bring the temperature up. And bring it to a boil. I want to reduce it down by about 2/3. Okay, so the wine's reduced. It's reduced by about 3/4 now. All the alcohol's come out of it, and what we're left with is the flavour of the wine that's going to be in the risotto. The next thing you want to put in now is the barley. We get that in. Remember, this barley's been soaked overnight. As I said before, you can do it with dry barley, but you'll need extra stock. I've got 250 grams of barley and just over a litre of stock here. Keep stirring that until all the barley is coated with that lovely butter and oil, nice flavours from onions and garlic and wine. The next thing is adding the mushrooms. Just be delicate stirring these because they will break, and you want these kind of whole slices in it. Then we start gradually adding in the vegetable stock. As the barley is absorbing the stock, you can add in a little bit more. Okay, so the risotto's cooking. I'm just talking about the salmon. I've got 4 pieces, 200 gram pieces of salmon. I've got a tail bit and some nice fillets here as well. I just want to make sure it's completely dry. Very important to get the skin dry because we're going to fry it skin side down. You want that skin to be dry, otherwise it's going to stick to the pan. Just want to turn the risotto in a little bit. You can already see that's starting to absorb all the stock. The grains, barley grains starting to get bigger. I just want to season the salmon with some salt and pepper. Skin as well. Okay, so next step is I want to kind of start getting the salmon on the go. Now I get the pan on and get the pan on high. I'm going to use some rapeseed oil. Remember to keep stirring your risotto, otherwise it'll stick. Turn it down a little bit. Okay, you can see the pan starting to smoke. Getting the salmon fillets in. Inside down. I'll turn it down to a medium heat. And you can see the shear how it's starting to cook half these up. When it gets a little bit more up, I would actually put it in the oven. Alright, put the whole pan in at the same time. Okay, so we're just going to put the salmon in the oven like this. We're going to look at the Barbacoa sauce. So to start off, we'll add some tomato ketchup. We've got some cider vinegar. We've got some chili sauce. Try and pick a vinegary, spicy one if you can. Some chives. Some tarragon. Some shallots. Some oyster sauce, and then we've got some freshly chopped tomatoes. Just mix that up. I'm going to add a little bit of rapeseed oil in there as well. Pepper, and seasoning salt. And that is all that is to the sauce. And then just leave that to one side until we need it for service. Okay, salmon's in the oven, sauce is done, risotto is almost here. I just want to finish it off with the spinach stock or spinach puree we've done. Just give it a little stir and then just start adding it in the same way as you've done the stock. This will help to get a lovely green risotto. Add some more. So the barley will start taking on all that nice green colour. So this is on a relatively low heat, just below medium. Okay, so we're almost there. You can see the lovely green from the spinach. And the reason why we put this in near the end is because when you overcook spinach it starts to go brown. We want to keep this nice and green and vibrant. You can see the kind of starch that's coming out from the barley grains. It's kind of making it thick. It's going to continue to cook that. We're not there yet. There's still a little bit of stock going. Okay, risotto's cooking for about half an hour. Our salmon's done. Let's take it out of the rest for a little while. Next thing you want to put into the risotto is the peas and the spinach. You see that lovely green. Some lemon juice, just give it a little bit of a balance. And I want to finish it off with the parmesan. And normally you finish risottos off with the butter. I put the butter at the beginning here as well. It's just to kind of coat it, and as the barley's cooking, it's absorbing that butter into it. But I also can finish it off with some of the oil from the pan, and that's going to enrich it. It's also going to get some of that lovely infused, salmon infused oil into the risotto as well. You can see that oil is kind of giving the glaze already. That looks absolutely beautiful. Just going to season the risotto, a little bit of salt and pepper. I think that's it, and there you go. Okay, so a nice big ladle in the centre of each plate. And then we'll get the salmon. Yeah, that's lovely and golden brown, exactly how I want it. And then we just finish it off with the sauce. There you go guys, I hope you enjoy. Bye.